What's up? What's up? What's up? Of course, it's me, your boy Richie Rich at Consumer Appliance Support. Shoot another awesome video, cause that's what we do. Man, what's up? What's up? What's up? You know, Consumer Appliance Support, we review appliances. Today we're gonna focus on, man, a GE range hood exhaust vent. There's no exhaust vent on the market that's like this. I know we shot this video a while back, but we just wanted to finish this unit up by diving in some of the functions and features, man. Of course, this appliance, it's no longer available as well, so you're not able to purchase it from GE because they don't make it anymore. But you can get it at different spots, man, that you can buy it from if you're really interested in it, so you can do that if you like. But for this portion of the video, you already know we're going to dive into the functions and the features. All right, what can this appliance do? Let's figure it out. Let's get into it right now. All right, so right now we're inside. We're going to scroll right into the owner's manual, man. Again, this is a GE appliance. It's called a kitchen hub. And we're going to dive into a lot of the functions and features that it has on this video. Of course, before any video, man, it's important for safety information. Read all the instructions before using the appliance. All right, so you want to make sure that you understand how to work it. Make sure you can reduce the risk of fire or electric shock, reduce grease fires and stuff like that you can dive into as well. All right, it's really important to read these safety instructions. It's really important. All right, so let's look at the hardware of the appliance. If we're looking directly, just like it's shown right here in front of us on the owner's manual, man, you have your front camera, and yes, your range hood exhaust. It looks like a microwave, but it's not a microwave. I do think GE has something on their hands where they're gonna try to implement this particular technology as a microwave as well, so look out for that in the near future. But we can see the screen. It's also touch screen. You can swipe up the screen to access controls. You have speakers that's on the side. You have a volume button that you can increase and decrease the volume. You also have an on and off button as well. You have a bottom camera at the bottom, and of course you have the lights and everything else. All right, so let's break this thing down a little bit. So some of the control features that it has, just like a traditional range hood exhaust, you have the exhaust fan that circulates the air, and you also have a light as well. This particular one, the display, ventilation fan, and light control screen. All right, number 2 says fan. It also has a speed control for your fan. You can tap it for low speed, medium speed, high speed, or tap it for boost speed as well. All right, check out the Samsung range hood that we did. We give our grade for that if you want to check out a range hood exhaust as well on that. Number 3, it has a camera. All right, it says select to take a picture of your cooking surface, so you can do that as well. Has the microphone where you can select mute or unmute. That's number 4. All right, so these are some of the symbols. Number 5 is notifications. All right, so it's select to turn notification sounds on and off. So it's similar to your smartphone where you can communicate with it, has notifications, have a mute button. It also have a light feature. And it also has do not disturb, which is awesome. So we're going to dive into that a little bit as well. So when you're looking at the light, it says the light level control. You can tap for dim for low light and high for bright light. So you only have 2 functions or 2 ways of lighting this particular unit. It also has, like I discussed before, do not disturb. All right, so it says select to silence all alerts and notifications, man. It's just like your smartphone, because I can only imagine if you're sleeping and you can hear it pinging and notifications going through your phone. If it's connected to your phone, it's going directly to the range hood. It can be annoying from time to time. It also has a brightness level, of course, like your cell phone. Slide to increase or decrease your screen brightness. And it says for Android device setup, and for Android help, please reference the setup wizard on the kitchen hub. All right, so this is mostly generated, or operating system is Android, but I'm sure you can connect your Apple product to it and it works just fine. All right, so let's talk about Wi-Fi too. This appliance has Wi-Fi, but before we get into that, I'm gonna just roll the video a little bit so that you can actually see some of the things that we have on the video that we did pinpoint, like the camera. We also have the speaker that's on the side that you're gonna see that as well. So we discussed that a little bit. You have your volume button there where you can press it, and you have your power button as well. All right, so you'll be able to see that. some of the amenities. Again, powered by Android touchscreen. We talked about that there. It says, welcome to the kitchen hub. Pick a feature below to explore. And if you can actually see this, man, you got the recipes, you got entertainment, you got U+ Connect, you got video chat, you got Google, and of course you have your cafe collection on it as well. You have your home button, back button. So again, it's just like your smartphone. If you're familiar with the Samsung device, you can do so much stuff on this joint. Like we talked about, guiding, cooking, recipes, and all that type of stuff. But we're gonna pause it here so that we can go inside the appliance and let you know exactly some of the features that it has. Like before, Wi-Fi Connect. Pretty common with a lot of these smart appliances that it has Wi-Fi, which is awesome. All right. Connecting your Wi-Fi Connect enable appliance. Your GE Appliance Kitchen Hub is recommended to be connected to Wi-Fi. Use the setup wizard to connect unit to Wi-Fi. And again, when you buy a lot of these smart appliances, you want to make sure as you connect them to Wi-Fi that it's in a proper space so that you can get a good connection, just like anything else that you connect to your Wi-Fi. It has heat sensor. All right, it says this unit is equipped with a heat sensor that will activate the ventilation fan if excessive temperatures are detected above the cooktop surface to protect the kitchen hub components from overheating. All right, that's another thing a lot of the range hood exhaust will have, just so that it does not overheat. It might have a sensor in it, like it says, a heat sensor, and it comes on, turns the fan on so it doesn't overheat. All right, you have that in your microwave. Not traditionally with the range hood exhaust, but I'm sure they're implementing a lot of these different things. It says if fan is off and excessive temperature is detected, the fan would automatically turn to medium speed. You may adjust fan speed to high or boost, but you will not be able to turn to off until temperatures return to an acceptable level. And that's the benefit of having this equipment where it's smart enough. If it's too hot because you're cooking below it, they want to make sure it doesn't overheat and damage the product, because again your smart device don't like moisture, don't like water, doesn't like heat, and that could generate the unit to overheat and cause different issues. And always remember, you cannot turn the fan off until that temperature rises, and it turns it off automatically. All right, screen moisture protection system. So we're gonna go into a lot of that, so let's dive into that so man we can make this happen. All right, so screen moisture protection system. Your kitchen hub is equipped with a screen protection system. The system expels small amounts of air around and below the screen to keep the touchscreen area dry and clean by preventing constant condensation or other substances during cooktop operation. The system is on while the screen is in an awake state and off when the screen is a screensaver mode or off position. Again, it's like a smartphone. I know I'm going to say this periodically throughout the video, but it's just as smart as that with the screensaver, less energy, so it won't go out. Operating the cooktop while screen protection system is off may result in condensation on the touchscreen. It is recommended to activate screen during cooking to prevent this from happening. If condensation builds up, continues while protection system is active, turn the ventilation fan on to provide additional protection. All right, so that is amazing. All right, so we can dive into the filters as well. So we're gonna allow the video to roll so that you can see some of the features that it has. Like I said, man, you hit that button there with Google Assist. I forgot to mention that as well. Right, you can orchestrate your daily grind with just your voice. Hey Google, I mean, come on. Control your appliances as well. So one of the things, if you look at a lot of these smart appliances, they can communicate with other appliances that's made by the same manufacturer. Like you have right now that you're about to see this GE refrigerator that has a Curie machine on it. All right, so you can also connect your machine that has a Curie machine to this range hood exhaust, and they can communicate and let you know when to make coffee and anything like that. All right, or tea, whatever you want to make. All right, also it can connect with your washing machine and your dryer. All right, so I'm sure you can be able to check the status of the dryer to know exactly what position is in when you're in the kitchen, and if your laundry room is either downstairs and or it's in another room, or sometimes your laundry might be upstairs. You can keep an eye on it while you're actually cooking downstairs and probably entertaining anyone that's in the kitchen. All right, so that's pretty dope. I like that. All right, So it also gives you cooking tips as well, and that's the great thing, different menus and meals, so you can actually see that. You can send text messages. Yo, you can send text messages through this joint. You talking about a range of exhaust, like I said, that's like never before. All right, so you can download certain apps. You can check your schedule as well, see what your agenda is for the day, all from one place. Your day to day, like we just discussed, all this stuff is extremely seamless. All right, it says with the Google Assist and control of your voice, we did a lot of that type of stuff there. So you can press those buttons and interact it with your smart. You can swipe just like you would on your smartphone as well. So that is awesome there. All right, you can also watch different things. So I think we want to go into that. You can also do the video chat. All right, so they do have the video chat where you can communicate. If you connect this unit to your Wi-Fi, you can do a smart video chat with your family or friends or whatever. That is awesome there. All right, so you want to keep that in mind. And you can actually watching videos while you're cooking, so that you'll be able to teach yourself how to cook. If it's something that you're watching online that you want to see, you'll be able to do that as well. That is awesome. Then you can do live feeds on YouTube. All right, so you can watch that stuff, share with your friends, taking pictures and photos. Man, when you're talking about a fully loaded, right? So we talked about it. You got Netflix, so you can actually watch Netflix. You can watch Hulu. You can watch Amazon Prime. So you can do so many more things when you're dealing with this range of exhaust. Like I said, it's nothing like it, but they discontinued it for whatever reason. But I'm sure they're working on it. They're going to probably bring it back out as well. For parties and entertainment, you got music that you can play, right, to entertain folks. And we're going to stop it right there so we can talk about the filters a little bit. So we can finish up with this menu. It says filters. It says be sure the circuit breaker is off and all surfaces are cool before cleaning or servicing any interior part of the unit. All right, it says metal grease filter. The metal filters trap grease during cooking. The filter must always be in place when the unit is in use. The grease filters are dishwasher safe and should be cleaned every month, depending on the usage of the unit. All right, it tells you how to remove it as well. So you're going to see that in the video that we've shown you, so you can see that, how to really remove it. It's really seamless and effortless, so it's not a lot of force to really move it. It says press on the filter handle to disengage the filter lock to release the filter. To replace, it says fit the tabs at the bottom of the filter into the slots in the back of the filter opening. Lift up the front side of the filter and push gently until the filter locks into place. Make sure the filter lock is in the closed position to secure the filter. All right, it says to clean. All right, to clean, switch the filter in hot soapy water and rinse in clean water or wash it in the dishwasher. Do not use abrasive cleaners. All right, so you want to keep that in mind as well. Some discoloration of the filter may occur in the dishwasher. All right, so you want to keep that in mind. And of course, you have your charcoal filter there for recirculation installation only. You can see the motor because we didn't give you a picture of the motor, but we're going to allow you to see exactly how to really remove the filters. Pressing the button, it comes out, and you just pull the whole thing out. All right, so there's one on one side and one on the other side as well. All right, and of course, this is where the camera is at the bottom, so you want to keep that in mind as well. All right, I don't want to go too far. Let me go back. All right, so that's that there. All right, so let's see what else we got. Filter, it says if the model is not vented to the outside, the air needs to be recirculated through a disposable charcoal filter that helps remove smoke and odors. Note, do not rinse or put charcoal filter in an automatic dishwasher. The charcoal filters are included with the unit. They cannot be cleaned. It is recommended that the charcoal filter be replaced every 6 months or if it is noticeably dirty or discolored. All right, so you can order those yourself. You can possibly be able to put it in yourself depending on how difficult it is, but you can do that. You can call and have your filter removed. And this is basically charcoal filter mount, so you could actually see that as well. And this is the exhaust motor, and it teaches you how to do that as well. All right, so you do have surface stainless steel cleaning on some models that you can use there as well. How to clean, you can use that. As far as everything else, man, I do not see anything else in this owner's manual outside of installations, but we can see if there's anything else that we can find. Mostly it's just installation. Alright, so we can actually just go back to the video, let that play out as well, man. You already know who I am, man. I'm your boy Richie Rich, checking out this GE Kitchen Hub, and this is just our functions and the features. Alright, we're not going to review this appliance because they don't make it anymore. So outside of that, you already know who we am, man. I am out of here because I'm your boy Richie Rich at Consumer Appliance Support. You help me, I help you, we both help each other. Till next time, we're out of here, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah.